Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we are now live for a bit of an evening session of Marvel Strike Force. We're going to be doing the Cable Blitz, and also I need to do some fights in the level 65 raid, so I thought we'd do those live as well. Bit of a double whammy here today. But let's go ahead and build the team. So let's get, what is it, Quake in the middle, Black Widow there, we probably want Vision over there, let's get Captain America here, and also Night Nurse over there. So we've got perfect team setup, positioning going on. What's up, Alexander, Hader, Hassanein, hope you're doing well. Yo, what's up, man? Nothing much, man. It's the first day in quite a few days where I haven't had a sick day, so that's been rather fantastic. We're a little bit on our feet today. Feels good, man. Feels good to be back in the studio getting some stuff done. I think we want to apply offense down to the right-hand side here. And let's just go for the slow in the middle. This one's a little bit annoying just because everything is spaced out, what is it, in blocks of 2 here. Okay, there's not too much value in the speed up, so we're just going to use the stun. Take a little bit less damage from this Kree Royal Guard here. Oh, damn, Captain America's getting nuked, boys. Right, let's get rid of all of the speed up stuff here. And I think I want to get Black Widow down as soon as we possibly can. Going to apply the offense down just to mitigate even more damage so Captain America can stay alive. But damn, boys, he has taken quite a bit of a beating there. Oh, fantastic resist there on the Night Nurse. We're going to apply offense down to the right-hand side again. And let's try and get Black Widow down in this interval here. Okay, we got Koraf just in the mix. Going to apply the slow to the right-hand side there. And I think we'll nab that speed up off Koraf as well. Let's go for Kree Reaper. I was hoping for a triple there. Unfortunately, didn't quite land one. Let's apply the slow to the left-hand side. It just makes sure everybody's slowed down now. I think I'm going to stun on Koraf here, just because he's about to have his turn. Let's try and get this Kree Reaper down before it's their turn. Actually, let's apply that to the Cyborg and Ronin, just in case they get their turns. Let's apply speed up here. I think we're very, very close to getting the heal on Night Nurse. That's why I want to leave Ronin till last. I think we'll go for the ultimate here, because that just tops up Night Nurse and also Captain America. Let's hope we get a triple hit. Okay, I don't know if there was enough space actually to carry over a triple there. Not too bad, boys. Can I do an opening for Loki? I do want to do one very shortly, my friend. Once I like 30 premium orbs at the moment. But yeah, I'm very keen to. I'm very, very keen to. I might do just before the hand event, because I need like some more hand assassin shards as well, and that can like take me to the next tier of hand assassin rewards. So yeah, that'd be quite nice if we could do that. So yeah, I might do an opening for Loki tomorrow on the channel. Dude, I'm so excited for the Defenders buff. I have like most of the Defenders at 6 or 7 star. Like I've got almost like 1,000 Luke Cage fragments, man, but I just don't star him off at the moment. That was the perfect first turn there. That's so good, man. Oh, the bleed value's insane, boys. Okay, I'm loving it. Right, let's apply that to... I think Spider-Man's going to die on his next turn, so I'm going to use it on Wolverine. Right, yeah, Spider-Man's definitely going to die on his next turn now. Right, is that going to hit Deadpool? I feel like it's not going to hit Deadpool if I apply it there. Ah, damn. Right, I thought it would. Those Strike Force skills, man, a little bit rusty there, as you can tell in terms of the positioning. Right, let's apply offense down to Iron Fist, because I know he's going to chuck his Massive Fist next turn. Let's slow down everybody over here, so that gives us more time to kill Deadpool. Want Deadpool dead just before he does his next turn assassinate, because that could really tear through Night Nurse there. Offense down on Gamora. Do I want to stun anyone? We could stun. Let's go for the stun on Hulk, actually. Yeah, let's use the Earthquake. Why not? We've got a little bit more time. I imagine that Luke Cage is going to be good for recharging turns. I just need to try and get through him and get that Gamora down if we can. It might have been a good idea to stun Gamora, actually. Let's use this, siphon a bit more ability energy out. Ultimate Vision, that gets Gamora down. And then, yeah, we've got nobody of high value left. So we can just use this opportunity to get everybody topped up and recharge there. I'm on the level 65 raid. We are doing that at the moment. Gonna see how far we can get today live. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun little adventure, eh? Do you have any tips for the Cosmic or Mystic campaign? It really depends on your characters, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know if you have any specific stuff that you are struggling to manage, but there are a lot of very overpowered Cosmic and Mystic characters out there. It's mainly Mordo, like get Mordo from Arena, that's probably one of the best ways to deal with that. Right, let's deal with Chain Reaction. Some of these boys, I've actually got quite close to one-shotting this node a few times. I like to use, who do I like to use here? The Guardians and Thanos, usually. So I'll bring in Thanos. Let's have Star-Lord here, and then Gamora here, and then Drax here. And because a couple of the boys in my alliance have already taken quite a beating at this node, it's like 40% left, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue here. Should be able to get kind of a nice snipe on one of the characters. I think we'll go for Black Panther here. Yep, got a double hit, not too bad. Oh, I was hoping we could get Spider-Man down there. Unfortunately not. I think I'm going to blind that Quake. I have a feeling she's like going to use her Earthquake very soon. Ah, okay. She didn't use Earthquake, but at least we dodged the slow there. I'm going to taunt on Drax as well. Let's try and get this Captain America down if we can. I'm really concerned about like an Earthquake messing up the health pool of all my Guardians here. Okay, this should get him down. Oh no! Ugh. That dodge was so annoying, man. My plan was to dodge and then double slash on Gamora. Go for that gamble. Unfortunately, didn't quite pay off there. Spider-Man's such a bitch. Ugh, okay. Right, health has dropped a little bit. Let's see if we can just get Spider-Man down here. And there we go. Right, we cleared off that node. Could have gone a little bit better there, boys. Did I have some alliance drama? I had, what is it? Just a bit of a, you know, I wasn't really playing at the level that my previous alliance wanted, because I came back with Pants of Hulk, but they just had some very, what was it? I don't know, there was one particular officer who's incredibly stressful, and like I woke up to him having this like massive rage paragraph about him not being able to contact me that he put in the public chat with some very like petty insults. And I was like, mate, you don't even know me, this is the first time you've raised any of these issues with me, and like, I don't know, man. It's just, I find at the very top of like certain games, you have people that take these games a little bit too seriously, and I found from experience I never really want to be in those environments. So I thought kind of going into the last alliance I was in, it wouldn't be one of those environments, but it turned out to be one of those environments. So yeah, I've just gone back into, what is it? Well, gone into a new alliance, Sigma Alpha, and they seem to be a fantastic group of people. I'm just enjoying kind of chilling and playing, man. You know, just having a good time, because that's what the games at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, are all about. Okay, right, I want to, do I want to play offense down or ability block here? Probably offense down, let's go for that. Just mitigate some of the Blade Mail stuff. But Nobu, once he summons, he can be a bit of a pain in the ass, because he goes right after an interval between some of my characters. But we can hopefully get quite a good value slow there. Do I want to use that to get Quake topped up a little bit? Yeah, let's top Quake up just a little bit here. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's no bit. As soon as he summons a couple of those, man, they deal a lot of damage off the bat. But now we can use, what is it, Vision's ultimate. Actually, do we have Quake's ultimate before anybody's next turn? I believe we do. So actually, we use Vision to ability block the hand sentry there. And then we've got Quake's ultimate next turn to get everybody down. And then let's go for, Hand Assassin's going to die of bleed. Hand Archer, we chip him down a little bit more. He's going to die of bleed as well. We use the regeneration on Night Nurse. Attack into the Hand Blade Master here. Is he offense down? Okay, let's offense down towards this side then. Okay, we have Elektra and another Hand Assassin that have just popped down. I probably want to... Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that Hand Sentry, but I don't think he needs to die yet, so let's get some more damage down if we can. Going to apply the slows to the right-hand side. There's a lot of the 65 raid is about cleverly managing the utility of your characters to mitigate a lot of damage. Elektra? Right, let's just use speed up again, get that refreshed, and take down hand source for us. Heal up Quake. Let's use the ultimate here. Fantastic. Sorry boys, I get very in the zone with these level 65 raid fights. You've got to pay attention to a lot of the decisions you're making if you don't want to get wrecked and spend those stuff. Oh, thank you very much, Andy. I certainly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm kind of just of the opinion, you know, I've played a lot of very, very stressful environments being an ex-World of Warcraft raider, that there's not, you know, for all the additional stress of taking something very, very seriously, the reward is never worth it. You know, you're always better off playing a kind of with a good group of people, just enjoying the game slightly under the top, than right at the top the majority of the time. Okay, let's think about the decisions here. So I need to block Doctor Strange. I think I'm just going to go for the ability block first turn. Do I want to use speed up here? Right. I think I'm going to stun Doctor Strange, actually, and hope that chains onto Mordo as well. Ability block Mordo here. Actually, I'm going to ability block Hulk. Get rid of the taunt. Actually, we can get through the taunt, so yeah, let's just ability block Mordo. Take my phone off charge here. Sorry, I might be thinking about these decisions. Maybe a little bit too much. Oh, that stun on Daredevil would have had some fantastic value. Alright, let's apply the slow to this side. Just slow down both of those characters. We can use this opportunity to heal up, and all the characters should get their regeneration because we have, what is it, stunned Mordo. Gonna put the stun here on Hulk to preliminary, like, pre-get through his taunt, and then try and get Doctor Strange and Mordo down. There we go. And I'm going to apply the slow in this opportunity just toward the left-hand side, just because that's going to have a lot of value slowing down Hulk before he can do his next turn, because he got stunned, so he's going to throw his taunt on the next turn. And who do I want to go for? Daredevil now. Winter Soldier's first turn's pretty nasty. Let's go for him. But let's also slow down these characters if we can, because slow's going to have a lot of value on Red Hulk. Oh, mate! My Night Nurse got friggin' sniped there, boys. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I could have used the Earthquake as an alternate play there. Might have been a little bit better. Just too busy thinking about how to control that Winter Soldier's ultimate. But I should have just gone for the Earthquake when I had the opportunity to do so. Oh, rip, boys, rip. Okay, hopefully that's going to cleave down Winter Soldier. Oh, crap, it didn't quite get that far. Right, let's use the taunt. And now go for this. We also... Okay, I'm hoping this chains onto Daredevil. Okay, Wolverine should hopefully die as well. So, we can do this. Yeah, this shouldn't be bad to win now, but we lost two of our best girls. Night Nurse, RIP, and also Quake. Yeah, I don't think we'll need any more of these characters for what we have planned. Right, Rip Vision. It's all good though. Not too much bother. Yo, what's up, the family man? Hope you're doing well. Why am I posting less videos before? The last week I've been extremely ill as well. I've had tonsillitis for like the last 10 days, man. So it's just been the biggest pain in the ass there. But... Alright, what do I want to do? I need to spend a little bit of energy. I'm just trying to think about what character I want to gear up next. I kind of want the other, like, additional health piece on Thanos, because I'm thinking of upgrading his legendary, just because I really like Thanos, man. He is so much fun to play, and we are going to have a 7-star Thanos, hopefully quite soon. Okay, so we are punching down a little bit. I haven't got too much to worry about, so I think we'll go for a hand team first, just because we are kind of a little bit in the process of building up the streak as well. Let's get the boomer in instead. Should go quite well. What's that? Did I get kicked from Pants of Hulk? I mean, technically speaking, I did get removed. I had, what was it? There's a bit of a chat, because I was doing absolutely everything required of me, but I wasn't communicating enough on Discord. I wasn't typing my moves into and filling out all of the spreadsheets required. So the leader, he had a bit of a chat with me, and I agreed to do that. And then the next morning, I woke up to like a massive rant message in the main chat from one of the officers who couldn't get a hold of me because my, you know, on Discord, I don't have, like, I can accept messages from anybody unless I've, like, requested them. So yeah, he just had like a massive rant at me. It was kind of, you know, very, very personal. Calling me all sorts of wonderful names, for no real apparent reason. Again, I hadn't missed any moves, it's just that I wasn't, he wasn't able to directly message me, and I was like, dude, this is the, you know, the first time that I'm aware of this. And then later that day, I got removed from the Alliance, which, you know, after reading that message in the morning, like, I was kind of like, damn, man, I'm ready to leave. This guy has taken this game way too seriously, and I'm not overly interested in kind of being in an environment that feels like it's acceptable to talk to their Alliance members this way. So yeah, I didn't really have much inclination to stay. But I think that's just the problem, again, with the majority of, like, alliances when you get to the top, is people are trying a little bit too hard, in my opinion. So I was kind of under the impression when I initially joined that that band of renegades that they were, some people were a little bit more chill, a little bit more casual. Yo, what is up, Dante? Hope you're doing well. Is this game good to get into? It's alright. I personally prefer Marvel Contest of Champions. That is my main bay. And I have a lot of deep love for that game, and I feel like the free-to-play state of that game is pretty damn good in comparison to what it used to be. Whereas Marvel Strike Force, I don't know if you like turn-based strategies, you know, I'd give both of the games a try and see which one is more your thing, because I think just in terms of the gameplay, both games are wildly different from each other. But Marvel Strike Force has been out for, what is it, something like 6 months, maybe a little bit less than that now, 5-6 months, whereas Marvel Contest of Champions has been out like over, well, almost 4 years now. So comparatively speaking, you know, there's a lot more content to work through in that game. But yeah, it really depends what you're looking for. When are we going to get more videos? Oh, bro, they are coming. Again, I've been ill the last week and a bit, so I'm very, very behind in terms of a lot of the content on my channel, but I am desperately trying to catch up, my friend. We still have quite a bit to go. This shield minion team is so underrated. I'm working on them more as they are my 5th short win squad. Yeah, shield teams, they're not too bad. I find them, so it's a little bit slow to play in some matchups, especially with a lot of tanks and stuff. But I feel like once you, you know, replace that shield operative with, like, Nick Fury, then you're going to have, like, a much, much better time. So yeah, you gotta, what is it, farm all those friggin' Kree minions, so hopefully they make them a little bit better in the near future. That would certainly be good to see. Do I feel Deadpool and Storm are worth the rank up? I feel like Deadpool is. I feel like Deadpool's already useful. I don't really know about Storm yet, because I haven't unlocked the character. But I'd like to find out a little bit more soon. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a, what is it, level up and gameplay video for Storm in the near future. Actually, I think I have a bit of Storm energy. I've been so terrible with this campaign, man. Like, my break from Marvel Strike Force, like, before I, you know, announced that I was leaving, I was like, literally, I would never miss even at like a single point of energy. But now that I've left, it's kind of severed that tie, and I have a much more casual relationship with the game, which I think is significantly more healthy. So yeah, it's good, because I don't really care as much about getting every single point. But that just allows me to enjoy a little bit more of my day. Am I unlocking Fury this time? Yeah, I should be able to unlock Nick Fury next time. I've been farming some of the Kree minions there. Oh, Silver, I've made a video talking about the wonderful 5-star Electro Marvel Contest of Champions. I'm going to put that live, like, right after this live stream. So yeah, I recorded it, but I also, just uploaded the Emma Frost and Omega Red opening on the main channel. So, you know, there's already stuff up there for the meantime, for sure. Yo, what is up, Capitalist Pig? Hope you're doing well, man. What's going on? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope I feel better. Bro, I'm feeling much better than I did over the weekend. Like towards, like it was like Saturday morning. I just almost completely lost my voice, man. So yeah, that's just been a massive annoyance for the weekend, and I just kind of just spent like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, mostly just lying in bed recovering. But it's been, you know, it's been an alright time. Right, are we gonna go for the taunt again, or the kill? Right, let's try and stun Hulk here. Absorb that turn. Okay, that ping's gonna be enough. Oh no, it's not gonna be enough. Oh crap! Again, man, that Hulk's so chunky. Should have just used the assisted shot there. I might have had a little bit more of a chance. But damn, I didn't expect to get wrecked like that. Just my Ant-Man died so quickly. Ugh, mate, this team definitely, once those Kree minions get a buff, maybe it might be a little bit better. And that's just one of the ones that, again, just doesn't have a fantastic win rate at the moment. But now let's go for the villains team. This one should have a fairly easy win, especially considering we are at the beginning of the difficulty multiplier here. So yeah, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Have a few points, that always does the trick. I won't be getting Fury this time, possibly Iron Man. Oh man, yeah, Iron Man is a sick beast, so you definitely go for him, because I've actually been using Iron Man over Yondu in the Thanos raids, just because now I pretty much auto fight a good like 80% of Thanos raid fights, because they're so easy at level 65 when you have like really stacked characters. So yeah, I've been using Iron Man over Yondu. And he's great for just really quickly butchering through stuff when he's like fully maxed out. But yeah, Iron Man's fun, and he's also a very good character to have just to add to, you know, your Blitz roster and all the Blitz teams there. Just because he works so well in like so many different combinations. But yeah, that single target burst, man, is very, very nice. I'm nervous, spin or pop. I'm gonna say pop for you, Silver. I'm gonna go for the pop, mate. Go on, screw it, man. What team do I have my Thor in? So Thor, I've moved to a new Blitz team, because I've shuffled my Blitz teams around quite a bit. He's with Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Winter Soldier. So those four characters, just by themselves, can pretty much win every match. So they're kind of carrying Thor, and you know they're doing what I need them to, really, which is just carry Thor. So that's where I have those characters allocated right at this moment. And I'm thinking what team I want to show off next, or which team we want to go for. We might go for that team next. Yeah, screw it, why not? Let's get Iron Man in the middle, Black Widow over there, and then we need, what is it, Winter Soldier, Captain America, and Thor. How much power index does my Thor have? Okay, just under 24k. Cool. Let's go for this one. So yeah, he's just pretty much getting carried at the moment, to be fair. Keith, you're coming in loud and clear, my dude. We're gonna open some premium orbs for Loki. I'm probably gonna do an opening for Loki tomorrow on the channel. I was thinking about it. Right, let's single target nuke into Crossbones. Try and get him down as quick as we possibly can. Some good single target here with Iron Man and Winter Soldier on the first turn. Okay, I'm going to go stun Gamora so we can chain onto Quake, and yeah, decent value there. Let's go for the area of effect. And speed up here. Right, so let's go for Yondu actually with a triple assault. Okay, we got no additional attacks there. Great times, boys. Okay, they're pretty much dead from bleed anyway. But you can see, like, in how this matchup and team, how, like, Thor does pretty much nothing. Like, the only thing that he did there was the hammer throw. And it's always important to pay attention in your Blitz teams to what the characters are doing. But I guess the area of effect is, you know, we had it nice to finish off the fight, but it wasn't needed because everybody was about to die from Blitz bleed damage anyway. Oh my gosh! Oh John, I've made a video about it, so that's going to be live soon. But essentially, the only purpose of 5-star Electro release in Marvel Contest of Champions is to milk the whales. Surprise, surprise. Let's Go for a bit of Hawkeye, and let's get JJ there, and then we want Korath and Hand Sentry at opposite ends, just because Korath is so speedy that he comes out of stealth first pretty consistently. Oh, congratulations on getting the 4-star Corvus from the premium, man. Right. Let's apply the stealth here. The great thing about Hand Sentry is he's just a fantastic, pretty much counter to Yondu, providing that you don't slow Yondu. So yeah, you don't usually need to worry about this lad. Providing you got him slowed, and that gives us time to get down the rest of the characters. Hopefully we blind Iron Man here. Fantastic. The only character that we really need to blind there. Because Deadpool, you know, he's immune to blind pretty much. Right. Who do we want to get down next turn? Go for Deadpool. Deadpool's pretty much already done his big damage, so let's get Yondu down probably. And I'm going to force taunt on Yondu here, just so we can get through and hopefully kill him, even with Cap's taunt up. Okay, we're going to have Quake's Earthquake coming up. I'm going to save the kill shot on Korath for the next turn. And let's get rid of that, and go in on Deadpool. There we go, perfect. Chuck a cheeky little smoke bomb up there. And now we just need to get Iron Man down. Oh, damn, there is a chance that this could go maybe not as planned, so let's force the taunt on Iron Man there. Actually, no, we do have quite a few stacks of evade up, so I think we're pretty good. Right, let's just chuck out some more ability energy just to make sure we are 100% dandy for this one. Alright, fantastic. Straight in the bin, boys. Is it pointless starting MCOC now? I don't believe so. I think if you still really enjoy Marvel Contest of Champions, like there's a lot of that game that you can enjoy as a free-to-play player. Like last month was historically the best month in the history of the game to start it, because there was like so much on offer last month. They had like a massive like 10-year Marvel Movies event, but it's still a game where you can like enjoy it and get through a lot of the content quite quickly, especially with the increased availability of 4- and 5-star champions. Like, it's so ridiculous in comparison to the time where I started. So yeah, they've done, you know, for all of the faults of Kabam, they've done a good job over the years that I've played of like moving the game forward and kind of helping newer players, providing you're playing savvy and doing the right stuff. And we have, you know, plenty of guides on the main channel on how to do that. Getting to some good places quite quickly. You know, I've got a series that we do on the main account as well called the free-to-play series. Right, let's go ahead and remove all of the buffs here, just so we can get BW down. I think we'll go for the minus attack, offense down on Thanos and Iron Man. Ideally want to get Iron Man down if we can. I think that's who we're going to try and shoot for at the moment. Try and blind Thanos now. Go for the big shot on Iron Man. Perfect. I really like Korath, man. He's such a beast. I got my Korath to 7 stars as well now. So yeah, he's doing well. What am I? I'm part of Sigma Alpha at the moment. Oh, thank you very much, Neighborhood Spider-Man. It's been not a bad day in Marvel Contest of Champions. Got Emma Frost and a bit of Omega Red as well. So some rank up and gameplay videos to follow. Excited for my double 6-star crystal opening next month as well, man. There's a lot of really good crystal openings coming up in MCOC soon, and some mods in Strike Force, man. I've got tons of stuff to open because I've been saving it all for videos. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think both games kind of are doing better at catering it. While Marvel Strike Force still, I would say, is significantly less free-to-play friendly than Marvel Contest of Champions. But I think, especially in the last, what is it, month and a bit, or 3 weeks or so, they've been doing significantly better and moving in a much better direction with stuff. I really like that some more high-tier characters are being readily more available, and a lot of like the starter characters you get, like the city ones, like Iron Fist and Punisher and Luke Cage, some very, very common characters are set to receive like massive revamps, I believe. I don't know if it's this week or the next week, but it's coming up very soon. So yeah, I'm excited to see what kind of stuff they do there. Just get slow on the left-hand side as well. We'll take down Yondu, then Quake, and yeah, then we're done. It's fantastic value from Hawkeye's blind there, man. Just gave us a really, really easy match. I think Scarlet Witch is very good if you have like Mordo and Doctor Strange. But it's kind of like the Mystics, they play really well together. And I think Loki's going to be kind of king of the Mystics as well. So I feel like Loki, Doctor Strange, Mordo, Scarlet Witch, and Thanos is probably going to be a fairly nasty combination. So yeah, I really want to unlock Loki, man. Looking forward to that Loki Blitz. I'm going to go all out for that, as I'm sure many, many people will. So yeah, we'll have to see what's up there. Oh, thank you very much for Mengo. Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, that was just, what was it, a pre-launch offer for the Daredevil on Facebook? No, I remember that one. No, I don't think it was off Facebook. I think it was just, you know, you had to pre-register your interest in the game, and you got 100 Daredevil shards. Very old school offer there. But I think there's some more stuff they could do to, you know, help out newer players and also grow their social media channels. Like, a lot of games have stuff where they're like this for a reward. I think if you just from a marketing perspective, I think if you're like our Facebook page or follow our Twitter and get this amount of character shards, and it's for like a character that's like pretty badass, that's a really good way to be like, oh man, you know, I helped these guys out. I've given them, you know, my subscription, my attention via social media. So hey, you know, get a character in return. I think that's a pretty good arrangement, man. And it, you know, makes their marketing and presence online become a lot bigger, so that they can, you know, reach even more people organically. Like, you know, it's really a win-win for everyone when done correctly. What's that? Starting MCOC now is a free-to-play play. You can get into the middle of the game tiered alliance, but no hope of joining a master alliance. Oh yeah, you don't really want to join a master alliance though. I've got if you're deeply concerned about how free-to-play friendly MCOC is, I did a video kind of analyzing and breaking it down. Essentially, if competitively speaking, in Alliance Quest Alliance War, you want to be at the very top, then I wouldn't worry about it. But kind of my point, especially in that video, is there's, you know, 99% of the game that's kind of just static content and kind of fun little challenges, and if you're not too worried about being competitive with like the massive whales in that game, then yeah, you can still pick up that game and enjoy it. Right, let's go for the Mystic team next. So Mercs and Mystics, we're going to bring in Deadpool, Doctor Strange. So this is usually a team where you can get kind of a good idea of the value of Scarlet Witch, and I'm looking forward to getting my cable up a little bit more. I think we should be able to take him up to 6-star after this Blitz. I think he's 5-star and a bit at the moment. And with the Mystics team, you always want to try and search out Black Widow, because Doctor Strange is the perfect counter to Black Widow, as you can just flip the speed buff, and then you just extend it via Scarlet Witch. So yeah, it just works so insanely well. But I usually like to, go for the stun or blind on Quake, and we also got it on Yondu. Damn, look at this, we got blind on every single person apart from Black Widow. So yeah, let's just start slicing into that Quake if we can, and then we can also flip the buffs here. I usually aim this at Captain America, just try to get defense down as well, so we can snipe him, and then we extend everything by 1 turn with Scarlet Witch, and they're dead. We've won this matchup here, essentially. Okay, so Deadpool's kill shot is going to get Quake down, so let's just take a bite out of this Captain America now. To be honest, we probably should just single target, that'll get Quake down anyway. We can save the kill shot for like next turn. Okay, even though he was blinded, he got exceptionally lucky there. I'm going to apply the offense down to Black Widow here. I'm just going to use that to clip off Yondu. Then we get to use the ultimate here. We're going to speed up, take Black Widow down. So yeah, basically Scarlet Witch is nuts when you get really, really lucky, or use her in the right scenario. That's pretty much it. She can be really, really good, but then if, like, your Mordo, like, all his blinds miss and you get nothing, you've got, like, nothing to extend, then she becomes significantly less exciting, I would say. Would I rank Cable? I don't know, Cable's a little bit slow. I like him in this team for Blitz, but I feel like when it comes to raids, he's just always dead before he can do anything really useful. I feel like if a lot more mutants come in, Cable might be a little bit more exciting, but for now, I don't know. He's really good when you can line up a good ultimate, but I don't tend to get a lot of value out of him in raids. It's only really Blitz where I see Cable shine a lot of the time. Right, let's go for the stun on Yondu, actually. Okay, we got the blind. Let's sneak into Quake. And let's offense down Gamora here. Now we can extend everything for 2 turns, so Hulk and Wolverine aren't going to be an issue. Just trying to get this Quake down if we can. Right, I don't know if Deadpool's turn is going to come up next before anybody else's. Okay, that should get Quake down, and then we can snipe Gamora with Deadpool's ultimate. Okay, please everything miss. Fantastic news. Let's go ahead with a flip here. So then we can get to Yondu. Just going to balance the health out and get Deflect for a little bit of safety here. Let's use the ultimate here. And now let's just nuke into Wolverine while we have a good opening, and Hulk's not going to be doing anything next turn. Right, there we go, boys. Easy game, easy life. Seems like you need Doctor Strange to farm Doctor Strange. I think there are ways to other characters to potentially get through him. I don't know. I don't think I used Doctor Strange on my initial clear to get Doctor Strange down. But he's certainly helpful. It's one of the annoying things. I think you definitely need. Well, actually, I don't think Vision. You need a really, really stacked team to get through to farm Vision in something like the Mystic campaign, for example. Vision's such a pain in the ass, man. I haven't even attempted that in quite some time, but I will soon. Yo! What up, Tony? Hope you're doing well. I spoke to support about adding a raid tier between tier 5 and tier 6, and they said they agree. I mean, the current level 65 raids are what one might describe as a whale-milking cash grab fiesta that's tuned for level 70 characters, considering that, the final... if you think about it in terms of Blitz, right? The final waves of level 65 raids have level 70 characters, and there are a lot more of them than your characters, so it's if you think about, like, encountering that in Blitz, for example, where you have all the characters start with 100%, then it's just such a joke, man. It's so overtuned when it comes to some of the final ones. So yeah, I am not the biggest fan of the current state of the level 65 raids. Kind of still one of my biggest general quarrels with Marvel Strike Force, but I've kind of just come to the deep acceptance that the very top in any mobile game is going to be if it is following the free-to-play model, is going to be a whale-milking cash grab fiesta. And the whales are happy to be milked, man. They're happy to go along with it, and there's not too much that I personally can do about it, apart from be a little bit salty now and again. What I think about Wolverine? Disappointing. He's a very disappointing character. So yeah, I just don't think his regeneration is very useful. He's very slow. Doesn't get round to anything of high value for quite a few turns. So Wolverine and Thor are two characters that, as a new player, you might acquire fairly early on, but you probably don't want to focus your resources on leveling those characters. I still haven't finished story mode in Spider-Man. I haven't had the time, man. I was absolutely wiped out for the last pretty much like 4 days. So yeah, I'm just so behind on kind of a multitude of Marvel Contest of Champions and all sorts of content. But I want to get around to it soon, man. I really do. The Spider-Man PS4 is absolutely phenomenal. I've really, really enjoyed playing that game. Right, let's get a bit of offense down on Quake. You can see the extended all of the debuffs now. We extend them another turn with Scarlet Witch. Pop, pop, pop. Crossbones is pretty much stun locked, but I always, it's always a good idea, especially you got Captain America, to make sure that you're nuking the Crossbones, you're getting him down, if you possibly can. Just because if he does an explosion, especially against this team, man, it can be quite lethal. Right, let's go ahead and flip everything, and then have we got the kill shot on Quake? We don't, so we're just going to balance the health there. I didn't think she got the ability energy anyway. Actually, do I want to use the kill shot on Captain America now that he's a bit vulnerable? Let's just use it on Gamora, see if we can get that additional turn. Fantastic. Quake is down. Yondu's going to summon a couple. Ooh, right, we got one beamer there. Offense down, offense down spread though. So that was quite fortunate. Right, sorted, boys. The whales are happy to be on milked. I mean, some of them, they are very happy to be milked, man. As long as they're being made happy with the state of the game. Like, gosh, I just know people that will just infinitely spend, man. Infinitely spend. And it's so, like, it's always very, you know, people outside of the mobile game that haven't been in mobile gaming very long don't really understand the kind of mentality of whales. But I feel like because, you know, I've been playing mobile games very hardcore for the last, like, 2 and a bit years of my life, and, you know, I'm friends, I've had, like, deep chats with quite a few of them. I've got kind of a fairly good insight of what, you know, motivates them, keeps them spending. But yeah, it's really interesting, man, really interesting. But a lot of whales are essentially the general whale profile is a single, slightly older man that's either making too much money or has made too much money and has it in various pools of investment, and they've, you get to that level with money if you're making smart investments where your money's making money, and then you're just sitting there all day just with a giant pile of money. And, you know, you get a little bit bored. You're trying to find some video games to play. Like, you know, you're a big fan of Marvel. You grew up watching Spider-Man. And hey, there's this new Spider-Man game on your mobile. And guess what? You can buy all the new characters and stay well ahead of the curb and feel like, you know, a bit of a special snowflake. Having all this stuff straight away. Having a bit of a stacked roster. And there you go. You're up the top. You're up the top. Dropping 5 to 6 figures on the game every single month. Having the absolute time of your life. But fair play, man. Not somebody who... There are some people. I have, there are certain people that I've met, that are whales that are in the medical profession. Really high-paid surgeons, doctors, dentists. Again, it's kind of a variety of people. But... Again, there's so much to be made in terms of, like, medical professions, especially if you're in the States, because, you know, the majority of stuff is private over there, or in comparison to the UK. You know, we have a lot of public healthcare, our wonderful NHS service over here. We're going to get the DLC for Spider-Man. I don't know too much about the DLC, but I probably will, just because I really like Spider-Man. I think they did a phenomenal job, and I'm incredibly happy to support the ongoing development with them. Too bad all those people with all that money can't find a way to put it back into their community. There are certain communities of players, stuff like Overwatch, for example, where top players actually, you know, the whales in those communities actually own, like, teams, for example. Because I know Kevin Chow, who was the previous CEO of Kabam, actually brought an Overwatch team once an esports league developed. But yeah, I don't know, it really depends what, you know, those individuals want to do, to be honest. And a lot of them are very happy just chilling, continuing to blubber out at the top of the game, knocking about and, yeah, having a good time, just enjoying a little bit of a gamble, eh? But yeah, there are certain communities that I'm aware of where there are whales. I imagine probably League of Legends has quite a few whales kind of invested in, like, the sponsorship and endorsement and all sorts of stuff when it comes to, like, top teams. And also a lot of whales in, you know, certain communities like Hearthstone are also very supportive of like top streamers and stuff. But, you know, it really depends, because at the end of the day, whales are they're just individuals, man. They're just people. It's their money. They do whatever they want to do with it. I'm in the medical field, but not a whale in this game. Are you a whale in another game, Mindless Focus? Absolutely love my Miss Marvel team, but I have Deadpool where you have Daredevil. What team do I use Deadpool on? I used Deadpool. We were using him approximately about 5-10 minutes ago on the stream. I used him with Deadpool, Cable, and then Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Mordo. So Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Mordo, they just crowd control and open up kind of defense down opportunities, and then I just use Cable and Deadpool to absolutely melt the team. It's the Mercs and Mystics team, man. I absolutely love it. I used to have Black Panther on that team instead of Scarlet Witch, but with the introduction of Scarlet Witch, she synergizes so well with Doctor Strange and Mordo for additional crowd control that I just found that improved the win rate of that team. Want a Venom raid? Oh, we're gonna have to see, man. I mean, very true, Trevor. It really depends, again, on the person, because there are, you know, I know whales that give quite a bit to charity as well, but, yeah, really does depend on the individual. Right, let's try and get this Crossbones down if we can next. Should have maybe gone for him first. Right, let's smack that out of the way. Oh, yes, boys. Fantastic. Exactly what we wanted there. Right, perfect. Auto win, easy game, easy life. Did I pass the last blaster challenge? I did. I think I've got a video going back on my channel, Andrea, where I did all of the challenges at tier 12. I think we disconnected for a second there. I don't know if we're back now, boys. Right, I'm just going to type in chat. We should be back in 20 seconds. Fingers crossed, boys. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's maybe an issue with the YouTube servers at the moment, because it's not sending... Like, my connection appears to be fine, but it's only sending a very small amount of packages every second. So yeah, I do apologise if you are back to the days of watching this in 320p or something like that. 360p, that's the one. Going to this after watching my video on quitting. What changed? So if you have a look, Barton, just back on the channel, we did a video about why I returned as well. So that's probably the best place to kind of find the full explanation. But essentially, after I quit, there was a huge amount of like press drama, and a lot of other people like OXT as well kind of announced his resignation from making videos. So it kind of, to the best of my knowledge, woke the developers up, and they started making some public promises and commitments to, well, not only immediately fix and address some of the bigger concerns that have been amounting to that point, but also make the game better moving forward. And I think they've done quite a good job over the last few weeks. Obviously, there's always room for a better job, but I feel like they are moving in a significantly more positive direction than they were previously. So yeah, we're going to have to see. Only time will tell. You know, I'm playing significantly more casually now. But it's a good time, man. It's a good time. They're getting there. They're getting there. They still have quite a way to go, Marvel Strike Force. Catch up to the level that some of the other Marvel games are on, especially some of the mobile ones at the moment. Why isn't Loki available as an offer? Because they want to sell a lot of premium orbs, is the very essential reason for that, I would assume. There is going to be a Loki arena, Trevor, so potentially there might be some very limited time. There might be a limited time Loki offer. There might be some like Loki orbs. So yeah, we don't know exactly what is going to come, but I have a feeling that they want to make Loki this ultra rare character, and I don't know. You know, I'm kind of like, I like ultra rare characters, and I think they're interesting, and they certainly make stuff like crystal openings and all those things more exciting. However, at the same time, when it's a character that is the like lead of mystics and so seemingly powerful, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have a little bit of an issue with that. But I don't know. I've been thinking it through a little bit. We'll see how the Loki Blitz is. If it's like Loki's very readily available in that Blitz, then I feel like I'm gonna have much less of a concern. You know, if it's Pretty much like the top 50% of that Blitz can get Loki, even as a 2-star character. I feel like I'm going to be a bit more happy about that. I feel like that's a better way to do it. And have maybe early access to Loki via these wonderful premium orb ones, which are, you know, it's a very whale-milking way of going about it. But we'll see what happens in the Loki Blitz. Yeah, 180 shards is quite mental. It is quite a lot of shards. So, I don't know. I'm still going back and forth on how I feel about it. I feel like I'm just going to wait and see for the Loki Blitz, really. Because I have hope that he's going to be a lot bit more on offer there. Oh, thank you very much, man. I haven't got the gems for them. I looked into Emma Frost's awakened ability. It kind of doesn't look like she needs to be awakened. So I think that's not really going to be a huge issue when it comes to Emma Frost. So yeah, we'll see what is up there. Right, we are going to go for... Let me just double check that... Okay, let's go for Saber here. So this one, I don't know, maybe a Hand Sentry, if he gets lucky, can be a little bit... Well, it depends if the ability block on my vision resists. That's what we're looking for. Yo, G Quinn, the Emma Frost one. I'm a little bit short of ISO, so I need to do a crystal opening. So I think the plan is, like, after this live stream, we go live in Marvel Contest of Champions, do like a triple 5-star crystal opening, and then do the Emma Frost rank up a little bit later this evening. So I think that's what I'm gonna aim for and do. Okay, so we're going to do Crossbones right at the start here. We've got ability energy that's just gone into our Crossbones, so he can explode first turn, which is great news. This is just the arena that we are playing in at the moment, just as a bit of an FYI in reference here. Okay, let's ability block that Hand Sentry. Going to use the explosion on Crossbones now. And that is really annoying because I wanted to blind rocket there. I think I need to get Hand Sentry down. I feel like he's the priority at the moment. Which deals more? Okay, this deals more. Ah, oh, damn, very close. Okay, Hand Sentry's down. I feel like there's a good chance Rocket... Okay, Rocket is not using his ultimate there, so that's really good news. But now we can't use... He's going to use it next turn, so let's stun Rocket. We're blinded on Rocket and Vision. Let's go for the speed up here. Right. Look, his rocket's going to go before mine, but we should be able to get the rocket down. And then let's use this to get rid of all the buffs. So we can make Black Widow a little bit vulnerable there, but unfortunately not. Very close. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got through that one. Not too bad, boys. Not too bad at all. I need a little bit more gold and ISO, Aaron. So yeah, we're going to do a triple 5-star crystal opening on the main channel, like right after this one. And also we can get Mordo up to 6 stars as well. So I'm super chuffed about that. Let's just go ahead and purchase that. Have a look what's in here. Let's get some of the charge particles. We don't need the vial for now. Do we need some other... Yeah, don't need to worry about those blue ones. Right, we should be good. Let's have a look in Blitz. Claim a few of these orbs. Just want Ant-Man fragments, really. There we go, that's pretty decent. I'm still opening the orbs. Even though I want Ant-Man, like the gold is just so valuable. And like Ant-Man, you know, we're not on any rush. Essentially is that the point that I'm trying to make about taking Ant-Man up. And let's go for some of these advanced basic catalysts. I've been spending my gold on primarily them at the moment. And a bit of these as well, why not? Right, boys. And let's go for a node in the Thanos raid. And then we're going to end our live stream and have a little bit of a break and then do a triple 5-star opening on the main channel. Ah, thank you very much, MC Pot, and also Brad. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's use the speed up here. Again, I just like using Iron Man for the speed clear for the most part, man. Because he's so, rather quite good. It's just that second one, man, just gets so much, especially with that Captain America synergy. But once you've got a really stacked one, and you don't need to worry about kind of the additional Raffinger value from Yondu. Like, he's just kind of my replacement. I can auto-fight this stuff, and it really isn't too much of a problem. Just need to get this friggin' Yondu down next, but I'm going to clip off that Kree Royal Guard there. Right, have we got Quake's area of effect? Hopefully. Someone's. Right, Iron Man's been ability blocked. That Earthquake, sick value there, boys. get this Yondu down. Perfect. Finish off the Reaper, then we'll go for... well, doesn't really matter at this point, to be fair. There we go, just a nice little finish up. Right, sorted, boys. Single target of Iron Man. Oh, I love it, man. Main channel. Oh no, I have a main channel, man. It's called Seatin Man of Legends. It's a Marvel Contest of Champions channel, so yeah, it's not Marvel Strike Force. But yeah, this is just a little side project, to be honest. But I really enjoy playing Marvel Strike Force, so it's a good time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching today's Cable Blitz and level 65 raid gameplay. Again, if you did enjoy today's live stream, feel free to smash that like button. That would be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we will be live on the main channel in the next 5 to 10 minutes for a triple 5-star crystal opening. If you like some of your Marvel Contest of Champions, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.